and we can look at offsetting. Where is it? Offsetting columns. Alright, so you can see here we have a 4-column div, and here we just have a blank space, and then we have another 4-column div here. Now the reason that this is over here instead of here is we have an offset of 4. Okay, so this offset of 4 is this blank space. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have each one will be 4 columns. Okay, the image and the features, but we're going to offset 1 column. Alright, so we want to do column medium 4, and then we want to do a column medium offset 1. Alright, and next one is going to be column MD4, and then we're going to do a column MD offset 2. And I think that should work. Okay, so in this first one, we're going to have an H1. It'll say gamma features. Alright, and then under that we're going to have an unordered list. Okay, so LI and then we need some sample text, so I'm just going to grab some text from here. I'll grab like a sentence, and then I'll just paste it in, delete some. Just so we have different text. Seems more realistic, like you'd have in a real website. You could just write like link 1, link 2, link 3, but I think this just looks a little better. Let's see. Alright, so that's fine for now. So we have our unordered list. Let's just take a look at it, see what it looks like. Okay, so that's what we have so far. It's a section, we have the heading, we have the unordered list. On the other side, we're just going to have that big image. Okay, so if we go to the other div, we're going to have an image, and we'll give it a class. I'm just going to give it a class of big logo. Okay, and then the src is image / I think it's logo png, I think. So let's see what that looks like, see if that shows up. Alright, good. Now I want to give this a background, okay, background color, and basically we can do that by its section ID. You can see that we have a section ID of feature. So let's go to the style CSS, and we're going to say section ID feature is going to have a background, and the background is going to be 1 CAA98, and then the color we need to make white, and padding I'm going to give padding on the top and bottom of 40 pixels. Alright, and then set the overflow to auto. Okay, so we can check that out. Alright. Now we want to format this list right here. That doesn't look very good. So let's target that with section ID feature, unordered list item. Okay, so I'm going to set the font size to 22 pixels, and we want list style none. Alright, and we want line height. I'm going to set the line height to 2M. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Now I want to add the check mark here like we have in the final project. So to do that, Bootstrap comes with glyphicons you can use. So if we go to components, you can see all the available glyphicons you can use. We're going to use this check mark, so what we want to do is just copy this class name and then go to our HTML, and wherever we want to put it, we want an I tag with the class, and that's going to be set to the one we copied. And then we just want to end the I tag, and then we want a space. Okay, so that should give us the check. Alright, so there's our check. I'm just going to copy this, and then we want to put this on all the list items. You know what? I actually want to change. I want to change the width of this. I think I'm going to make this an extra column wide. Maybe thinking maybe we should just remove this offset and just do 5. Yeah, I think that's better. That way we can fit all the text. Okay, so that's basically it for the features. Now let's finally just add the footer. Okay, so underneath the section we want an HTML5 footer tag. And in the footer, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing. Give it a container, and then a row. Okay, and we're going to split this with 6 and 6. So div class call MD6. Okay, on one side we're going to have just a navigation menu. Okay, so we'll say home, about, contact, and let's just say privacy policy. Okay, and then on the right side, we just want to have a simple copyright. So we'll say copyright copy 2015, and we'll say all rights reserved. Okay, so that should do it for the HTML. Now if we reload this, it doesn't look too good. Okay, so we just need to add a few classes here. I'm sorry, a few styles. So we'll do the footer itself. I'm going to give it a background of a really dark gray. So we need to make the color of the text white. And then I'm just going to add some padding. So 30 pixels on the top, 20 on the bottom. Okay, and then the list items, the menu, I want to float the list items to the left. And then add some padding. Do 10 pixels on each side. And then list style none. Okay, and we also want to make the links white. Alright, and then the paragraph, which is the copyright, I want to float right. Okay, so we'll save that, reload, and there's our footer. Okay, so the home page is now complete as far as core design. We still might need to do some edits to make it fully responsive. Alright, so but the home page itself is done, at least the markup is done. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and add the about and contact pages, and then we'll look into really optimizing it for mobile and tablet screens.